Are you ready?
Before I got money, I wasn't in truck kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to Magic or Honest, I'm just being honest. I keep a stick or a blicky in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. She know that I'm with it, I'm having this chicken, this trickin', I'm just being honest. Who really get it, be honest? Hey, punch it, be giving, be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
I can't.
candidate
Where are
the
you?
movies.
Where are you?
I can't see you, bro.
I
can't
where
see
you
you.
at?
This
I can't
this
see
is
you.
the episode. This is the unseen 18.
18.
This is the episode that you can't see. You just got to listen. This is a Spotify exclusive. No, like for real, guys. Super excited, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Candidate the Movies is proud to bring it to you. It's YouTube and Spotify podcast champions of the world.
Woo! We here.
The Wrassle Twins, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
With
You
my
look
brother.
rather nice today, sir.
I'm surprised you can see me, brother. In my
Listen, I have my
Cena
3D
drip.
glasses on.
Now you're gonna put somebody through a table.
Yeah, man.
How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing really well today, man. Thank you. How are you?
Fantastic, brother. I'm not ready for this weekend.
Really?
It's going to be a busy weekend, but I'm not ready for this weekend. Let's go on and get the plugs out of the way because it's a big episode. Obviously, if you can't tell, we're talking about the man who cannot be seen today.
Yeah.
The man who should have been casted as the Invisible Man in that remake a couple years ago. But
yeah, for sure.
I'm not here to judge. But this past weekend, I had the privilege to do a signing for Why We Love Pro Wrestling and Eternal Love Affair of Sports Entertainment. Available on Spotify. No, it's available on Amazon, not Spotify. If you go to Spotify looking for it, you won't find it. But if you go to Amazon and type in Why We Love Pro Wrestling, it pops right on up. Get the paperback for $10, the Kindle version for $4.99. If you're on Kindle Unlimited, it's completely free, by the way. So go check that out. But we were at Freddy's Tavern for a few hours, had some hot dogs. I drank soda because I'm a good boy. But we had a good turnout. Had a line of people coming to buy the book. Bought some Wrassle Twins merch. Got to sign some books and talk to some really passionate wrestling fans.
All while down in glizzies.
All while down in glizzies. Man, I was all glizzed out.
You crack me up, man.
I do what I can, brother. I do what I can. I've been married long enough that I'm completely secure of my masculinity, brother. So
it's okay. It's okay.
Fast forward. It was a great time. Thank you to everybody that showed up. My brother here had it's not wrestling related, but however, it is a talent that I'm going to promote. My brother here got the privilege to sing at the Festival of Lights this past weekend.
Yeah, man. And I feel like I did pretty well along with the Rejoice Choir for not being able to feel my fingers, my nose, or my toes. It was 25 degrees outside.
Well, you sang beautifully, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
And
Echoes
also,
will
guys,
be coming soon, by the way.
Is it going to be dropped on the Spotty?
No, actually, we're not dropping it on the Spotty. Not right away, anyway. But there'll be more details about that later.
Okay, when you got the deets, we're gonna plug it here because this is a wrestling show. But I'm going to tell you guys something here. A friend of mine, Joe Monroe, who hosts the Joe Monroe Show, does a weekly show about the history of pro wrestling. He plugged my book in his most recent episode. I'm going to plug him today because he is an awesome supporter on TikTok, and I want him to get all the support he can get. If you have time, check out the Joe Monroe Show.
Check out
awesome
Joe.
Historical data. He's
another
awesome.
Good Joe.
Joes are awesome. Joes are just awesome people.
Samoa Joe, Joe Monroe,
the Ball Beauty Joe,
that guy. Yep.
I mean, the most handsome man on the internet, Joe. I'm the Ball Beauty. You were bald when we first met.
We were. You know what? I was bald when we first met. That was on. So, but that was a choice.
I still see that Joe sometimes. Yeah, mine's kind of mandatory, but I actually got a bluey Band-Aid on right now because while I was shaving my head today, cut it just a hair. I tried to take some skin with the fur.
Well, it happens from time to time, man. It's the price we pay for the beauty that we have. Love,
absolutely.
Pain.
But also, guys, another plug this Sunday after you done cried your eyes out for Cena's retirement. December 14th in High Point, North Carolina. Please come out. The RWA tickets are from 10 to 20 bucks. Kids 10 and under get in free. Austin Aries is going to be taking on Psycho Boy Fodder in a steel cage.
Steel cage
Lodi
match.
is going to take on Chance Prophet in a steel cage. Angelina Love's going to be in action. Zuka King is going to be in action. It is going to be an action-packed show. Star Cage 7 for RWA. And also, you may or may not see this ugly mug there.
What time does it start?
The doors open at 2:30 and bell time is at 4 p.m. And I will be there. Pause. And I will have about 30 copies of Why We Love Pro Wrestling, an eternal love affair with sports entertainment. And I just know
shirts too.
There will be shirts.
Oh,
those are not readily available right beside me at this point in time, but I will have
Imagine shirts, guys. There will be shirts.
Just picture them in your head. They're like this, except with the Wrassle Twins logo on them.
Yeah, come get one.
I'm just failing. Shirts are 20, books are 10. You can get the combo for 25.
Yeah, man. And check us out on TikTok as well. That Country Nerd has just hit 2,000 followers. Congratulations on that.
2K,
that Country
the
Nerd.
hard way. Big beefy boys slapping meat over here. And follow Bossa Nova, because you will get to see all the diverse interests of the one and only most handsome man on the internet. Some of his beautiful singing, some of his teaching, just some words of wisdom.
I appreciate that, man.
This
I'm
man
kind of
really
all over
is,
the place.
I love that though. This man really is my big brother, because there have been times he's had to, like, now you know you're in the wrong. I'm aware that I'm in the wrong. Let me feel like I'm right for once, though.
Well, here's the thing, man. I always have your back in public, but in private, when it comes down to stuff, I'm like, hey, Nate, come on, man.
What's up with that?
What's up with that? But that's always just between me and you. We always have the united front, though. That's what matters. I'll fight for you, for real.
You done it now. Gonna make a big mistake. Listen, we're all over it today, but listen, this weekend, December 13th, 2025, is truly the end of Ruthless Aggression, because
25 and 25.
The man, the myth, the often imitated, never duplicated John Cena will be hanging up the jorts and the dunks. Those are dunks, right?
Those are dunks, yeah.
I know something. Hopefully not in the middle of the ring. Hopefully the jorts stay on until he gets backstage. Just some things I don't want to see from Mr. John Felix Anthony Cena Jr.
As a, you know what? But I was a fan from the beginning of John Felix Anthony Cena Jr. I just want to let you know, I did not scream out, "You can't wrestle." I was a fan of his from the very beginning. I never hated on bro, and I always thought that he was a draw, from the very beginning.
He's always been a draw. He could talk you into any arena.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
his
sometimes
mic skills.
Sometimes it was cheesy.
Crazy.
But cheesy can work. You know what I mean? But
he leaned directly into it too.
I will say probably 08, 09 is when I finally was like, well, no, it was later. I'm going to say 2012, 2013 is when I was like, you know what, man? This guy's all time.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. It took me a while to hop on board, but when I did, I'm just like, this guy is awesome.
You know, the thing that I love about John Cena is that the bullying pushed him into the weightlifting, that pushed him into wrestling. It was the bullying from fans saying that he couldn't wrestle that pushed him into learning everybody's moves. He can do your favorite wrestler's finishing move, maybe just as good as them, because you all pushed him that way. He never, whenever it came down to any negativity, whether it was a kid bullying him as a kid or the fans bullying him as a professional wrestler, this man took it as a signal to get better.
And I'm going to save something I've got towards that for just a little bit. This is not going to be like the WCW, ECW video, but I do have some timeline stuff I want to get to, some notes and stuff, because I'm just like, if anybody that's wrestling right now deserves this kind of episode, it's John Cena.
Yeah.
Wrestling as a whole owes a lot owes a lot to
As a
John
whole.
Cena as a whole. Owes a lot to John Cena. Just greatness exudes around him. You can tell just by the way he dresses for public appearances, right?
Mhm.
You, I'll say it 1,000 times over as you listen here. Joe and I both are in business, and we know when you go somewhere, you dress a step up from the job you have. This man was a pro wrestler, always decked out in nice suits, dressed the part. I mean, just the way he carried himself was just like a superstar
Yeah.
with a certain gravitas and grace. Like, yes, we've heard the stories. John Cena could party, but when he was representing his company, he was always the best representative. But April 23rd, 1977 is the day that John Felix Anthony Sr. Jr. I don't even know if that's really his name, but that's the meme and it's fun. Was born in West Newbury, Massachusetts. Their favorite son. Pretty normal childhood, played high school and college football. Offensive lineman, which is something I didn't expect because honestly,
Yeah, I didn't see
even when
that
he
either.
was jacked up, he was kind of small
Mm-hmm.
to be an offensive lineman, but apparently he was really good at the Division III school he went to. And after college, which he got his degree in exercise physiology, you can tell John Cena pursued a career in bodybuilding, then professional wrestling. And on the independent circuit, he went under the name Prototype, and he made his official debut as the Prototype in 1999. And this is where you start to see John's physical build and his desire and his drive. John Cena was kind of the underdog, Joe.
Yeah.
He didn't come from a poor background. He didn't come from, nothing, but he came from something. West Newbury, Massachusetts is not known as a professional wrestling factory.
No.
And John Cena, while he is 6'1" and is a physical specimen, he's not always the guy you would just look at and be like, that's your next big star at this time. But yeah, like this kind of background has impressed me because, we always hear in sports, Joe, like the nothing to millions and stuff kind of arc, which is, hey, those are
Mm-hmm.
awesome stories. But I'm just as impressed with backgrounds like this where you don't have really wrestling's kind of an industry where you have to know people.
Yeah.
John Cena didn't know people, but he had
See,
that ambition and that drive that pushed him.
he
And that's
introduced
what makes
himself to people because the
exactly.
man that he is just, I mean, how do you not like John?
It's hard not
You
to.
know?
I People that I know that have met John Cena said it's just like talking to somebody you've known for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like he's just that down to earth. Like you wouldn't know that he's a millionaire. Wouldn't know he's Hollywood. You wouldn't know he's one of the all-time biggest stars in professional wrestling if you didn't know all those things. You would think he was just this regular jack guy.
Right. He's not cocky, you know.
Very humble, and I think that's one thing I admire. Yeah, because he had every right to be arrogant, but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't seem that he has ever really had a really arrogant ego about him. And we'll talk about more of this as we go on. But all this leads to 2002, Mr. Joe, and that's where we get to know. That's where this man comes to our TVs full time. On June 27th, Kurt Angle is doing his challenge he would do every week, and who would show up?
Yeah.
But what was it? Purple and yellow trunks.
Yeah.
Just some regular schmegular trunks and boots. But Kurt Angle asked John Cena, "Do you remember this moment?" Kurt asked him and said, "What do you bring to the table? What's so special about you?" And he said, "Ruthless aggression."
Aggression.
And in that, you just kind of see, you felt it watching back now, didn't you? You could
Yeah.
kind of see that the star was there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of crazy because believe it or not, John Cena was on the verge of getting fired early in his run, which
Well,
is
I'm glad WCW didn't get him first. I mean,
yeah.
as much as I love WCW, that's where they were really trying to get him at first, but didn't work out.
He was in
But
Ready to Rumble for like a brief second.
yep.
If you ever watch Ready to Rumble, which I don't blame you if you don't. Travis and I reviewed that movie for Candid like last year sometime, and it it's a movie, but the Goldberg the Goldberg and David Arquette scene. If you look in the background, you will see a young John Cena at the weight room. The more you know.
The more you know. Star.
And John Cena had star written all over him. His early feuds and character work, he kind of came across as a heel after the whole Kurt Angle thing, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, like we said, almost on the chopping block, but then Stephanie McMahon happens to hear him rapping in the back, and that became his gimmick.
Yep. And I'm
The
so glad.
Doctor of Thugonomics, man. Can we talk about the Doctor of Thug? First off, I love John Cena's entrance music now, but that Doctor of Thugonomics song, I will put on just to listen to without the hype, knowing it's John Cena. I think it's that good of a song.
Yeah, it's definitely a good song, man. And oh my God, people were hating on him so bad.
Oh,
It was
so
so
bad.
sad to see, man.
Living in the rural South at the time,
Hmm.
um, there were a lot of folks in my family that were not a fan of this era of John Cena. But man, I kind of liked it back then. Like, you know, it was kind of edgy, kind of cool. The
Yeah.
grunge era had worn off in pro wrestling, and hip hop was kind of the rebellious music at the time. It always flip flops between rock and hip hop somehow.
Yeah.
It always seems
Yeah.
to do that.
Because they
Now
always
it's
blame rock and hip hop for every violence or whatever. It,
in the video games.
yeah, in the video games.
Like we don't have cognitive ability of ourselves.
Right.
Anyway, we can. That's a talking point that on a different show I would love to get into. But
Yeah, yeah, I got a lot to say about that one too, but I'm gonna just let it be for now.
let it be because you know media is media,
Hmm.
and how you consume it is how you consume it. But it doesn't make you a monster. You got to have something going on up here before that even gets in.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
anyway, Cena adopts this rap gimmick persona, and it was freaking the chain with the lock on it, the jorts, the dunks, the jerseys, everything about this character was freaking fun.
Yeah.
You got the Big Show trying to battle rap, Kurt Angle trying to battle, which low key guys, watch the Kurt Angle John Cena battle rap. It is so funny. Because Kurt Angle, you guys know how much I love Kurt. He does not care. He will be as goofy as he's got to be.
Yeah, he's on my all-time favorites like list as far as like top four Mount Rushmore.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
on my Mount Rushmore, and I think honestly he's the best to ever do it.
I
Like
mean, best in
there,
ring and just yeah.
there's three that one of them's not on my Mount Rushmore because Mount Rushmore is kind of really subjective. But
Yeah.
the three best to ever step in ring and kind of combine it all together to me are Michaels, Flair, and
Angle.
Angle. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a week, brother.
It's okay,
But
man. I have the same thing where if there's like four things for me to remember, I'll only remember three for some reason. I always have to search my memory banks.
but here's a cool thing that I realized in studying for this video, Joe.
What's that?
WrestleMania 19, John Cena opens the show and comes out and does a little rap and says that he would be main eventing WrestleMania the next year. Well, he doesn't main event at WrestleMania 20.
Hmm.
He does open the show and beat the Big Show for his first big singles title, the United States Championship. Like
Memories,
he,
bro.
you talk about calling your shot, man.
Yeah.
Like coming out and just kind of going for it. And I can keep it a buck. At this time in ring, John Cena was kind of trash,
Yeah.
but the gimmick and the character made you look past that.
Well, it
Um,
didn't make the fans look past that.
some fans,
Let's keep it a real. I mean, let's keep it real.
the
Um,
fans at this
this,
time still got
yeah.
excited.
Okay. So
After
when was it?
this,
Yeah, yeah. After this, it was kind of like
after
you can't
WrestleMania
wrestle.
21, he won the world title, and it was just kind of like
Yeah.
you put, you know, I mean, yeah. Let's fast forward. He has a feud with Carlito where he gets stabbed by Jesus and puts Carlito over, makes Carlito look good. Goes through the feud with Orlando Jordan, JBL's cabinet. Has the big thing at the Royal Rumble 2005 where him and Batista went out of the ring at the same time by
Hmm.
complete accident, which is poetic because him and Batista were the guys. They were next up.
Yep.
They were going to be the two next big stars, and they were for a time. Batista didn't stay as long because he was a little bit older than Cena. But when Vince McMahon marched down to the ring, blew his quad coming into the ring, and then when he tried to stand up, he blew his other quad.
Jesus.
So he's sitting on his butt. He's just like, restart the Rumble. And you think it's all part of the show. No, that was shoot. That was real.
Listen, and speaking of Batista, uh, quick plug for Canada at the Movies. I think I did this one before. Top wrestlers that became actors, and I think he's the number one best actor that was a wrestler previously.
I don't think anybody could fight that.
Yeah, that man is method, like for real.
Because he's got more depth. The Rock does good stuff in Hollywood. I'm not gonna knock The Rock. If you have a niche and you're good at that niche, do that niche.
Right.
Get your bag. You know what I'm saying? But Batista's got some depth. He can do a little bit of everything. And even though he's lost a lot of weight in Hollywood, you can't really tell because most of those actors are a lot smaller.
Yeah. He's
already 6'5". You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still beefy.
Beefy boy. Slapping
meat.
Big shoulders, big arms, big backs.
Still etched in stone, man.
Yeah, man.
So this 2004 going into 2005, that whole thing, Cena wins the number one contendership for JBL's world title, JBL is the best heel of the past 30 years.
Absolutely.
MJF is getting there, but JBL is the best heel. Why? Because he had that much hate in his heart. Like he would troll just to troll. It did not care. Like all the stuff that would not fly today, like the Eddie Guerrero feud and everything. Eddie loved it. But this was, peak JBL. Yes, he deserved that 9-month world title reign, and I will stand 10 toes in on it. But Cena is the guy that beats JBL for the world title at WrestleMania 21. And this is the first of the 17, guys. 2005, April 3rd, 2005. It does not feel like that was 20 years ago, does it?
No. But I mean, I'm old, so 20 years ago feels like yesterday for me.
Exactly. Like I remember, like I didn't get to watch WrestleManias and stuff like that, but I remember watching Raw the next night, or SmackDown actually, because that was when he was still on SmackDown, and just like, wow, that's the guy,
2005, huh? 2005, I was a freshman in college.
I was a freshman. I was a freshman too, but not in college.
Yeah.
But like this established Cena to be a top star. He got to celebrate with all the fans. And this is when he starts kind of crossing into other things in entertainment. He stars in the Marine. The movie offers start kind of coming in. The muscle car stuff starts going out. But this is also right here at about 06, 07 coming in is when the downfall comes, because they moved him to Raw, and SmackDown, it was kind of easy to hide Cena's shortcomings. But when you move him to Raw and put him up against guys like Chris Jericho, Triple H, and stuff like that, you're going to see the discrepancies. And this is the thing I wanted to talk about with bullying, right? And I don't think it was bullying. I think this is somebody that like really wanted to see him get better.
Yeah.
John Cena had that feud with Triple H for the title. Cena went to Triple H after one of the matches and said, "Man, I need your honest feedback. How did I do?" And Triple H said, "Nah." He said because he didn't know, because a lot of guys will come in and ask you that, and then just to hear you say good job. Cena said, "No, I really want to know. What do you think?" And Triple H just looked at him dead in his face and said, "You suck." And see, 90%, 95 to 99% of the population of the world is going to get upset because you said that.
Yeah.
John Cena said, "Well, what can I do to get better?"
Right.
And this right here is what makes that character respectable.
Right.
The fact that you can hear "you suck" straight to your face and say, "All right, make me better." Because Cena had the charisma. and he showed that he could pull the crowd together.
Mm-hmm.
But for him to be like, all right, help me get better, that is the mark of a true champion, not just in wrestling, but in life. Like if you go to work tomorrow and your boss says you suck at something, you can get upset and get balled up about it, or you can be like, all right, what can I do to be better at this next time?
Yeah,
And
because now I'm going to want monthly meetings to see, and now I need you to send me the statistics to show that I'm getting better.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you accountable as well as you're holding me accountable because we're going to do this together.
Right.
So John Cena is becoming the face of the company slowly but surely. Your older stars are starting to come back out. Your Shawn Michaels aren't really in the title scene anymore. They do a few title matches here and there. Your Triple H's are starting to phase down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Cena was a different beast. And then he has all these incredible feuds with guys like Randy Orton. Had some matches with Batista that was Batista versus John Cena at SummerSlam 2008 should have been the match of the year in 2008. And
Man, Cena's work ethic was crazy.
He would go work 3 to 4 nights in a row doing the live shows, the house shows, the Raws, the pay-per-views, and then go get on a plane, represent the company and everything. Yeah. No wonder he didn't get married till later in life. He was married to the business.
Yep.
And I say he can't do nothing but respect him. Multiple feuds, multiple title reigns came from this. And the Orton-Cena feud, the Orton-Edge feud, and the Cena, Edge, Cena Batista, and Cena Orton feuds really stand out to some that really made him the star of that time. And Edge and Orton were right there along with him. They were the big three of that era, I would say.
We have something else in common too, though.
What's that?
We both lived in our car for a little bit. Yeah. Like
it's some respect, man.
Yeah. And the thing is, he didn't get down about it. He actually thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah. You have a dream, right?
Yeah. And he's chasing that dream.
To live the dreams you want, you have to sacrifice sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the big picture. Another thing he has in common with my favorite of all time, Mick Foley, who lived in his car while in his early days of wrestling, training under Dominic DeNucci.
Man.
So he's in some prestigious territory.
It makes you really have to respect. You ain't got to like him, but you have to respect it.
Yes. You've got to really game recognizes game, right? Like the hustle, man. If you can hustle your way to be into this kind of stuff, you deserve the big time.
Right.
And I believe that to be true. I think the wrestling business as it sits right now is a completely different place if John Cena doesn't come through.
I agree. So I wanted to ask you, I know this is a little bit further down the line, but what did you think of the latest heel run for John Cena? Because, they turned him heel randomly.
I think the turn was great, but the run sucked.
Yeah.
Like the moment in the turn was great, but the run sucked. But part of me wants to think they wanted it to suck. So these last few months where he's the good guy again turn into more memorable, more nostalgic, I think.
I kind of liked his heel run, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He wasn't bad at it. He got to show off his mic skills in a different way.
The mic stuff was great.
Yeah.
It was the matches that I was kind of like. That WrestleMania match.
Ooh, I won't forget that one.
We were sitting beside each other.
Yeah.
And as much as I love wrestling, I was just like,
yeah,
can we end it? And then freaking Travis Scott.
I never want to hear a song Fiend again. And they're no longer playing it, so
thank God.
Oh,
there is a God.
There is a God.
Yeah. But
I remember texting you when he went heel because you weren't watching live.
No, I was at a dance competition, but I didn't believe you. I thought you and Travis were trolling me. I thought y'all were just ribbing me just to give me a hard time or whatever, but no, it happened.
I would do that.
You would. Yeah. And that's why I was saying. Thought y'all were just trying to trying to pull one over on me, but no, he did it.
Yeah.
And the look, like that's the thing, the look in his eyes, the kick, and then the beat down, like that was like great. And then
Yeah.
the mic work where I'm not pissed off at anybody in the back. I'm mad at all of you telling me I can't wrestle, telling me I'm not good at what I do, telling me I suck. I'm mad at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And picking on the little kid in Belgium or
Oh my
whatever. I mean,
God.
just
Yeah. The look on that kid's face, like he was like
but and rumor is John Cena wanted this to be like a 200 date run.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to do 200 dates, but WWE kind of said, let's do 36. And as much as it pains me to say, I kind of respect that because it makes each time he shows up just that much more special.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I respect that. You don't want to overdo it
And
because
let's
it'll get
face it, he's
stale.
47, 48 years old.
Hmm.
It's okay to slow down. You know,
Yeah.
36 dates. Like I wish he would have came through North Carolina. I would have probably found a way to make that last time John Cena shows up in North Carolina.
I'm sure he
Which
would have
we'll
liked to come to North Carolina too.
do that later. Okay. She got a new game and she's trying to get some help. I'm like, just hold on, I'm working. um, but no, I mean, it's just
Family
one of
first
those
over here,
things.
man.
Yeah,
That's my
family
niecey poo.
first. She got a Grinch game, and
Oh, cool.
she's just starting to play through the early stuff. So it's pretty fun. But you know,
Yeah.
anyway, um, where was I at? Okay, 2010 to 2011 is something I wanted to bring up because that was the summer of Punk.
Oh yeah.
CM Punk gets does his pipe bomb on
That
John
pipe bomb
Cena,
was crazy.
who's laying in the middle of the ring, and the fact that like you couldn't have really done that with any other wrestler in the locker room at the time.
Hmm.
Maybe a Triple H, but I felt like it was more impactful because it was John Cena. John Cena was the face, no tattoos, clean shaven. Punk was your gritty, like, punk kid, pretty
Yeah.
much. He was your 2011 Raven, so to speak.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
What about me? What about Raven? Sorry.
Man,
Raven had some of the best promos of all
he
time, but
did, man. He does not get the love that he deserves.
dude, I think in next year at some point, can we please do an episode just strictly on Raven?
Absolutely. I'm
You know
100
my
like,
love for Raven.
yeah, I was a fan of Raven. I was a big fan of
So
Raven.
we got to put that in our docket. I think next year, Joe and I are going to discuss it. We might do some more superstar exclusive episodes and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Because these reviews all the time, man, sometimes it's just like, you
Well,
guys
we're
watched it.
different in that way.
Yeah.
We're different in that way because everybody's doing reviews.
Like, you guys watched it. You know what
Yeah.
happened. Anyway,
And then
so
fantasy booking.
yeah, I do love fantasy booking. I could fantasy book a whole year and have a ball with it. Um, we got Punk beating Cena, but Cena, he was still the good guy, the consequential good guy.
Yeah.
Until Punk runs off with the belt, they have an interim champion, and Rey Mysterio wins it, and then John Cena challenges him for 2 hours later for a match, and beats Rey Mysterio. That was kind of like Hulk Hogan coming in after the Bret Hart Yokozuna match.
Hulk Hogan.
That was the Cena Hogan moment.
Yeah.
But it kind of launched CM Punk's career. Alberto Del Rio got a pretty good rub off of this. And that's when you really start to see John Cena really wanted to put people over and make people look good. He wasn't selfish at the top. He tried to make room for more than one person.
I imagine John Cena as the company man. Anything that you want to do, yes.
He had an interview that just released with another more famous podcaster. I'm not going to give his name. He already plugs. He's got plenty of plugs. But And it's kind of like essentially what he said. Like there was a lot of stuff he wanted to do with this run that didn't get to do, but he's getting his way with this last match, which we will get to shortly. He's approaching icon status. He wins the United States Championship again, does the Open title run. And then 2015 to 2020, man, that's when the legacy really, really starts to show because that's when he's really giving back. He takes the L to Bray Wyatt after he wins the 16th world title from AJ Styles, who I think is John Cena's greatest opponent. Maybe not rivalry. Orton and Edge maybe have the rivalry, but far as matches go, AJ Styles brings out the best in John Cena.
In everybody.
AJ Styles is retiring next year, and I'm also not ready for that. Side note, I owe my wife some kind of monetary present because she's not a wrestling fan. And I was quizzing her, and I said, "Can you guess AJ Styles' nickname?" And I said, "It starts with the P." And out of nowhere, she says, "The Phenomenal One." I cannot replicate how loud I got. I was so excited. It's like one of the best moments of my life right there.
That's awesome, man.
She's coming with me Sunday, guys. RWA. If you want to meet Miss Country Nerd, Miss Nathaniel Wright, she's going to be by my side with Little Country Nerd.
Yeah.
And
Niecy
I'm so excited, guys. I'm going to quit plugging me. But he's kind of doing this part-time schedule of scaling back full-time wrestling because Hollywood's calling. And let's face it, you don't have to get body slammed 300 times a year doing Hollywood. And he's doing great things in Hollywood, where The Rock kind of went completely different at first, where he was this tough, edgy guy, and he's doing movies like The Tooth Fairy. Cena was the squeaky clean guy in WWE, and then goes into Hollywood, and I can't repeat some of the things he has said in front of a camera, but his acting, writing children's books
is crazy.
I need to sit down and watch it. I want to so bad, but I just haven't had the time.
I definitely say go do that sooner than later.
It's on my to-do list. I have HBO.
All right. Gotta have it for AEW.
Yes, sir. I love WWE, but out of the two, this is the superior right now. Anyway, we lead to 2025. Cena's in the final two of the Rumble. Jey Uso knocks him out. Elimination Chamber comes. He wins. He challenges Cody. And as we talked earlier, The Rock kick to the wee. Cody goes down. We had the heel run, and it was a run. Like Joe, Joe liked the run as itself. I like the mic work of the run. The matches I could have done without. However, I can't believe it's coming to an end.
Run when it comes down to the matches, I think that it was like that on purpose.
I do
because
too.
He wrestled like a heel, slowed it down. Focused on one little piece or whatever.
The more I think about it, I think about like latter days Mick Foley in ECW when he was a heel and he was leaving. He wouldn't do the hardcore stuff. He would do a lot of rest holds and stuff.
Yeah.
The same stuff that Orton got picked on for years for doing about, but now he's cheered for some reason because this is his thing. He's slow and methodical. But Cena turned his high energy, super hype man style and just got slow and methodical and visceral.
Yeah.
I wish he would have had some of that Roman Reigns trash talk in the middle of the match, though.
Oh, man. Roman Reigns is another that we need to do a show on.
We're going to. When he had that dude in the sleeper, he said he's going to sleep. And my arm's really big. And I was just like, bro. But I think come Saturday, I'm buying tissues because I cried when Sting retired. I know I'm probably going to cry here. Yeah. But there's a beautiful thing that's happening Saturday. I'm going to pull up the match card for Saturday night's main event. and tell you why.
All right.
It's December 13th. Y'all bear with me. There goes my hero. Watch him as he burns. Sorry, I usually have dual screens, but my dual screen's not wanting to work. So we are
It's
going to
taking
do it
place in
this.
Washington, D.C., by the way.
It
One of
absolutely
my
is.
favorite cities.
I've
I
never
love
been.
DC. Man, I've been to DC 3 times this past year alone.
Bragger. You know, I was
Uh,
supposed to go. Um, I was supposed to go in fifth grade, but that was also the same time as 2011.
oh, okay.
But if you guys look at the card, I'm having trouble getting it to pull up on my phone for some reason. It's NXT versus current stars. Obafemi is taking on Cody Rhodes.
Oh, I
A
can't wait
match
for
that
that.
I want Cody to lose
Yeah.
because Oba is that great. Dragon Lee and AJ Styles are taking on an NXT tag team whose names just
Javon
escaped me.
Evans.
Javon Evans and the
Wilson.
TNA X Division champion,
Yeah.
Leon Slater.
Leon
The
Slater. That's right.
first ever TNA X Division champion AJ Styles is taking on the current X Division champion Leon Slater. And Javon Evans and Leon Slater's ages combined are younger than AJ Styles is currently.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Javon Evans from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Absolutely. This is going to be a flippy doodah match.
I love it.
So John Cena wanted it to be the future versus the present. And I think that is the best thing WWE could have done.
Yeah.
Because that was John Cena at one point when he went up to Kurt Angle, punched him in the face, and said ruthless aggression. 23 years later, he is giving that opportunity. He is demanding that opportunity for these young guys, and TKO Triple H is allowing it. And this is going to be an epic night for wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Not just WWE, but for professional wrestling as a whole. I hope every TV is turned on to Peacock or NBC this weekend to watch this. Watch it with your kids, watch it with your nieces and nephews, watch it with your family. This is history. It's
The
not hid behind
tears.
the ESPN paywall or anything like that.
Thank you,
This
John.
is thank you, John Cena. Um, Wrestling thanks you. Us fans, thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
I hope you see
I
this one day. I know that we're not huge right now or anything like that, but we are just fans of you
big time.
and we love you. Like we rooted for you. We wore your merch. We even acted like you in our backyards.
Dude. I
Thank
showed
you,
up
John.
to WrestleK 2024 wearing this
You sure did.
day one because John Cena is that guy. Every kid at some point has wanted to be.
Yeah, absolutely. I
If
can't tell you how
they're
many times I did the 5 knuckle shuffle on somebody.
I'm laughing because in the UK that means something else.
Well, good thing I'm not there.
I know, right?
But if you
Um,
are in the UK,
we're talking about the wrestling move. Pause.
pause.
Uh, if there was a real life Captain America, it would be John Felix Anthony Jr. Cena.
Cena Jr. Junior, Senior,
What he said.
Junior, Felix.
John Felix Anthony Cena Jr. If there was a real life Steve Rogers, it was John Cena.
Yeah.
Because here we are in 2025. We haven't heard really any major scandals. Almost everybody except for maybe Alex Riley, who has worked in a locker room with him, has talked about how great he is, how much he tries to give back to the business. Joe Hendry recently said in an interview that John Cena would go out of his way and talk to everybody, even if you were just security, a local talent. He would make sure to go out of his way to give you his time and all of his attention in that time and give you the respect that you deserved as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't find that in anybody.
Nope.
Especially once people get successful. Sometimes they forget what got them there.
Never forget where you came from.
No, sir. So we will say it one more time before we hit the road. John, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr.
And
Cena.
if you ever want to come and be a guest,
man, you can come
open
sit on my
invitation.
couch. Come sit on my couch, man.
You can come sit at my kitchen table. Because that's where I record. But yeah, man. Incredible career, and it couldn't happen to a better person.
Yep, for sure. But definitely for Nate's book, y'all go check that book out. Please go read it and leave a comment. Let them know what you think. And let them know what y'all think about my foreword.
Man, I've heard some good things about that foreword.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, somebody that I used to work with came to the book signing this week, and he had bought it on Amazon so he could leave a review.
Mm-hmm.
And he come up and is like, that forward was really, really good. I'm like, yeah, my brother wrote it. I'm like, I hope you like the rest of the book. He's like, well, I'm starting it. But no, Joe is the man.
Man, Nate, you the man, brother. You listen, it's your time to shine. I'm so serious. When I say I'm proud of you, my brother, from the 9-10 years that we've been friends, man, the growth that I've seen has been so amazing. And I love that I'm a part of it.
Wow.
It's your time. You're younger than me. It's your time, my brother.
Our time. Because this is on the come up.
Hey, just like that. We in this together.
3 subs away from 100, guys.
Tell your mom, tell your pa, tell your granny down in Arkansas. Oh, hey, subscribe.
Hit that like
to the
button.
Wrassle Twins Podcast. I just made that
Hit
up.
the sub. It's catchy. I think that should be the new jingle. Hit the like button.
Work on that.
Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe button. Make sure you comment down below. Let us know what you think. Were you a Let's Go Cena or were you a Cena Sucks person? Let us know in the comments below.
Let's go Cena.
Cena does not suck. All that said, guys, this has been Joe and Nate.
Yeah, man. We love y'all. We really appreciate y'all.
Neighborhood Wrassle Twins, and we love you guys so much. Have a
fantastic day. Peace.
Love you guys. Peace.